Let's take a look at how to play Halloween Trivia Tycoon and how to customize it for your group. You can find this game and more at Good Golly Games. To start, open the PowerPoint file for your preferred version and sound option. The game comes in two versions, macro and no macro, each with 3 sound options, normal, low, and no sound. If you use the macro version, the first slide has a macro test to confirm everything is working. If not, follow the troubleshooting steps to enable macros. These steps are also included in your order as a separate file if you'd prefer printing them. If you use the no macro version, which doesn't include the scoreboard, I have provided a printable scorecard you can use to score the game manually. Once you have the file open, start the slideshow from the beginning. There is an optional black slide that you can use to have the game up but not visible until you click the slide. You can delete this slide if you would rather have the game start immediately. The game starts with a quick intro, and once you're at the main screen, click Play Game. The first slide lets you enter the player or team names. Type the names in for 2, 3, or 4 players, and click Play. The game begins with instructions on how to play. Players will pick a category and question value, and will then be given a clue with 10 seconds to answer it. Remember, the questions get tougher as the value goes up. The instructions also share an example to give players an idea of how the game is played. Once you've gone over the instructions, click Let's Play to begin. The first player will choose a category and question value. The clue will appear and the timer starts automatically. They have 10 seconds to call out their answer in the form of a question. You can let the timer run out or click Show Answer to stop it early, and then click on Correct if they got it or Wrong if they didn't. If they guess the right answer, the question value will be added to their score and it will automatically bring you back to the main board and they can choose another question. If they guess wrong, the question value will be subtracted from their score and it's the next player's turn. The board includes one bonus Boo-nanza. The player that finds it will have the chance to choose how much money they'll gain or lose depending on their answer. They can bet any amount as long as it doesn't exceed their current score. So for example, if their score is 1,000, they can bet anywhere between 100 and 1,000. To enter the bet, use the 100 and 1,000 buttons to go up or down. Once you've entered the bet, click Place Bet and Play to show the question and start the timer. Once the time runs out, click on Correct if they got it or Wrong if they didn't, and the amount they bet will be added or subtracted from their score. Once you've completed all the questions on the board, you can click the Final Question button in the upper left corner to go to the Spooktacular Showdown. This is similar to the bonus Boo-nanza, except that all players get to place a bet. Again, they can bet any amount as long as it doesn't exceed their score. You can enter the bet for each player using the 100 and 1,000 buttons to go up or down, and then click Place Bet and Play to show the question and start the timer. For this question, players should write down their answer rather than calling it out. Once the time runs out, check each player's answer and click on Correct if they got it or Wrong if they didn't, and the amount they bet will be added or subtracted from their score. Then click Final Scores to see who is crowned the Trivia Tycoon. There are a couple other buttons to be aware of. The Home button will bring you back to the main board slide. The Reset button will reset all the scores to 0 and clear the main board. If you need to manually change one of the team's scores, you can use the arrows to go up or down. You can play the game as provided, or if you want to personalize or refresh the game, it's very easy to change the categories, questions, and answers. If you've already played the game, go into any game slide and click the Reset Scores button to reset the score to 0 and avoid errors when changing slides. To change the categories, go to the main board slide and enter new categories in the text boxes. You can then go to each value and update the question and answer. You will see a section for each category, and when you click on a question or answer, the category and value is shown in the lower left corner. So for example, I can go to Category 1, $100 question, and type in a new clue, and then Category 1, $100 answer, and type in the new answer. If we play the slideshow, you can see the new question comes up as well as the answer I entered. If you want to move where the bonus Boo-nanza is hidden, go to the existing bonus Boo-nanza and right-click on the slide in the slide viewer. Click on Layout and then choose 100, 200, 300, 400, or 500, depending on where the bonus Boo-nanza was hidden. In this case, it's a $400 value, so we'll change it to Intro 400. Next, delete the old bonus Boo-nanza question and answer slides. Go to the end of the presentation where you will find a section called Blank Question Templates. Copy and paste the question and answer for the same value after the intro slide. So I would copy the $400 question and answer slides and then paste them after the Intro 400 slide. Then I can update the question and answer. To add the new bonus Boo-nanza, go to the category and value you want to replace and right-click on the slide in the slide viewer. Click on Layout and then choose Bonus Boo-nanza. Next, delete the question and answer slides. Go to the end of the presentation where you will find a section called Blank Bonus Boo-nanza Templates. Copy and paste the question and answer after the intro slide. Then again, just update the question and answer. And that's all there is to update in the game. I hope this demo was helpful. You can find this game and more at Good Golly Games. Please feel free to contact me with any questions, and I'd love to hear how your event goes. I hope you enjoy Halloween Trivia Tycoon.